Carl Rowe here again with a question. What is deadlier than the coronavirus? What has been the real plague on civilization since the beginning of time? What has caused more death, division, and suffering than all of the plagues and diseases in all the world throughout history? And the answer is the need to be right. The need to be right is possibly our most strongly defended intention. Being right is so important to us. We would rather be right than be healthy. We would rather be right than be happy. We would rather be right than be compassionate, fair, just, informed, trustworthy, and forgiving. In fact, the need to be right is stronger than the very instinct to live. History as well as current events are replete with clear and convincing evidence that we would rather die than admit we are wrong. Why is this? Why do we fear being wrong and need to be right so strongly and so persistently, even when every shred of objective evidence points to our error? Why must we defend an image of ourselves as infallible that is on its face and in every way possible simply wrong? Why don't we see the need to be right in and of itself is a clear indication that underneath, hidden away from our awareness, that how we actually feel is weak, defective, and inadequate. The greater my need to be right, the weaker, more defective, and inadequate I actually feel. The need to be right developed early in childhood, when our parents and teachers gave us life-affirming recognition when we did the right thing or gave the right answer. Our basic sense of self was affirmed. Being right was the closest thing to love many of us experienced. But because being right is not love, it cannot truly or permanently fulfill the hole we feel inside. Before long, we need another fix. And like any addictive drug, we need more and more to get the same feeling. The need to be right is actually an addiction. And like all addictions, we will distort our perception, lie to ourselves and others, and make any excuse we need to make to feed our addiction while avoiding the facts and admitting that we have an addiction. And when we have millions of codependents who support our addiction, it can become nearly impossible to face up to the facts and look clearly and honestly at who we are. When we are faced with a pandemic that is threatening the very lives and the lifestyle of humanity, it is up to each of us in our own way to find the courage to be true to ourselves, to value honesty, objectivity, accurate information, and clarity over lies and distortions and misinformation spread by this virus to be right. Our very lives depend on it.